This is pretty much standard pumpkin. Does it taste like pumpkin pie though? And maybe I'm like, see, I'm thinking about pumpkin spice, and I need to really think about pumpkin pie. They're not advertising pumpkin spice, they're advertising pumpkin pie.
Welcome to PricePlow.
Well, it's better late than never. What's happening, PricePlow Nation and NutraBio Nation? This is Mike Roberto, founder of PricePlow, your tech and media company for saving you money on supplements and finding out the latest supplement news, reviews, and interviews out there, and lots of diet research, all that stuff. Anyway, it's better late than ever because it's December 13th of 2018, and I'm finally doing the limited edition pumpkin pie Classic Whey review. I told Dan over at NutraBio, I was like, yo, Dan, I didn't get this year's flavor. Send it over, and they still have a few in stock. By the time you watch this video, I don't know if they will, because it's a limited edition, but I do need to say that this was sent for free, first off. A lot of disclaimers about to come out, but the first thing I want to say is that I loved the 2017 version of this. If they went with the same flavor system, and I don't know if they did, then I'm going to be stoked. I'm in a very low-carb diet mode, and I haven't eaten enough today, so I can sympathize right now with the dieters out there. I'm starving. I'm going to tell you the whole story what's going on, but I'm starving right now. So for those of you who are dieting really well and you're not getting to eat your pie and all your fun cake and all that stuff, we're gonna see if this handles the task here. Now, I just a couple of hours ago did review NutraBio's beta test of their grass-fed whey isolate matcha latte, and it was awesome, like way unexpected. I've never had any matcha before. I liked it a lot, and then I deleted the file. I'm so mad at myself right now. So anyway, that memory card's downstairs. We're trying to do a recovery. If we see that review, we will. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to shoot it again, but you won't get that initial, you know, tasting out of the second review. So I really hope you can say that file. I'm mad. Anyway, let me try to be happy in this review because I finally got my pumpkin pie here. Now, this is the WPC 80 whey protein concentrate, 80% by weight product. So this is not for Classic Whey, is not for those who are very lactose sensitive or lactose intolerant. There is going to be the other 20% of stuff in the protein powder will include a little bit of fat, a little bit of milk sugars, but not as much as some of the other whey concentrates where they don't tell you what's in there. If they don't say WPC 80, chances are it ain't WPC 80. We'll put it that way. So what we have here is, of course, with NutraBio, fully open sourced label and all that. And each scoop, 130 calories. I have 2 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, 1 of those grams of sugar, and then the rest is 25 grams of protein. In addition, we know that we have 750 milligrams of natural flavor. I'm assuming a lot of pumpkin style flavor here. Last year's variety had, it was like a good bit of nutmeg. Definitely like taste the nutmeg there. Xanthan gummies are only thickener, so if you don't like guar gum, you have to deal with that. No carrageenan or none of that. 110 milligrams of salt. Sucralose is a little bit higher than the whey isolate that I had here. The new strawberry ice cream flavor was only like 60 or so milligrams of sucralose. This here is 80 milligrams of sucralose. And then for the color, they're using a natto powder, 120 milligrams, and that is, I think it's a spice used in a lot of Mexican cooking. So super excited. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a scoop weigh out. This is a 1 pound tub here. And oh, I forgot the other disclaimers. Yeah, so finishing my disclaimers, yes, we are sponsored by NutraBio. If you couldn't tell, do some stuff with them, and we do have an affiliate relationship, so I am going to do my best to be unbiased. I'm so excited about this. The biggest bias problem you're gonna have here is the fact that I'm super hungry. Pretty much, I think a brick would taste good to me right now, but I'm gonna be real and tell you if this is good or not. I love these limited edition flavors. NutraBio, just keep sending this stuff over. I know they got a lot of stuff coming up, so sign up for alerts on pricelow.com/NutraBio. Anyway, and subscribe to the channel. We're gonna do a weigh out right now and make sure our scoop is good because I'm expecting a 33.55 gram scoop. Let's do it right now. Wait. You know I gotta do the initial smell. Oh, that color is on. Oh yeah, they add some spice to this. This is not just sweet pumpkin. There is a good bit of cinnamon, something in there, natto. Not the natto, maybe some of the natto. Nutmeggy. Bit less spicy than last year if I remember. I like how fluffy this powder looks. All right, let's weigh it out. Look at that big wide mouth scoop. By the way, this will be the last weigh out we've seen on this crappy phone camera. I just ordered a new phone. All right, we are expecting this. This is going to be tough because it can pack in really dense if you want. 33.55 grams is what we're looking for. It's a heavy scooper, 10 gram scooper. All right, not bad, actually. So, yeah, that was densely packed. Don't pack it too tight, but yeah, I packed it pretty good, so don't be afraid to pack it pretty good. All right, scoop weight out pretty good, just a touch tight, so I took a little bit more off the top. I still have a touch hanging off still. And the room is smelling really good right now. This is, man, this whole pumpkin spice thing in October and November or whatever, shouldn't it be year-round? This stuff just smells and tastes good. Are we serious? And I'm not like one of those frou-frou girls or nothing, but all right. So anyway, which shaker cup am I going to use today? We are going to go with, we're going to stick with the color scheme. It's a black and yellow. We're going with the missile. Now I will be rolling out some B-roll for this. Oh yeah. They say 6 ounces of water. If it tastes anything like it smells, I'm going to be happy with this product. Now with 6 ounces of water and a whey concentrate, I'm expecting to be pretty thick, and I appreciate that. When they say to put 8 ounces, I put 8 ounces. It's a pretty good shake. I got ice cold water. All right, let's have at it right here. That is a smooth mix. That is basically perfect, what people want. Smell test. All right, there's a little bit of the protein smell followed up by the pumpkin plus a dash of like nutmeg or something like that. Honestly, first sip was a little bit weaker from what I remember than last year's. Maybe that's just me thinking. Notice how quickly I'm drinking it though. This is good. I remember thinking last year's was absolutely great though. And now I'm very happy. I feel like going down and I'm like getting a good satisfaction out of it. Consistency is like a 10 out of 10. However, I do want a little bit more punch with the flavor. The pumpkin's there. It's not as spicy. I think a little bit more cinnamon for next year's variety, a little bit more cinnamon, a little bit more nutmeg, just go over the top. This is pretty much standard pumpkin. Does it taste like pumpkin pie though? And maybe I'm thinking about pumpkin spice, and I need to really think about pumpkin pie. They're not advertising pumpkin spice, they're advertising pumpkin pie, and it does taste like pumpkin pie. So maybe I'm full of it here, because I should be reviewing what they have and not what I want. So here's what I'm thinking. A dash of cinnamon, just add it yourself. And then, this is good. What am I going to say? What I want to do when I drink this is I am going to add a little bit of cinnamon, and then it's going to be perfect. As far as the flavor goes, this is pumpkin pie. So if you're expecting pumpkin spice like I was for whatever reason, you're going to be slightly mistaken, but you can turn it into spice by adding just a little bit of the pumpkin pie spice or a little bit of cinnamon. I think will be just the way to go. Overall though, if you're a dieter, man, these kinds of proteins are godsends. I love it when you can kind of, you have the cereal proteins, you have these dessert proteins, and it's not pumpkin pie, but it's close enough that if you drink it and then wait a few minutes, you're going to be happy and satisfied. And if you're a high fat, low carb dieter, you can even smooth it out a little bit more with a little bit of MCT oil. But overall, this is definitely a PricePlow approved flavor. I think next year we got to go with a little bit more spice. Change it up a little bit, and that's where I'm going to stand with this. Other than that, check out PricePlow.com/NutraBio, because you got to sign up for the alerts. They have a ton of new flavors coming out. I know that a lot of the whey isolates are getting revamped, and we'll send you the alerts and the coupons and all that stuff, the new offers, newsletters, and all that when NutraBio launches them. And other than that, subscribe to the channel for no more reviews, because we have a lot of these scoops we're going to be rolling through. I'm going to check out the cherry limeade pre after that. But now it's time to go check on this green matcha file and see if I have to review it again. And honestly, that green matcha isolate is so good, I wouldn't mind doing another scoop. So maybe it's for the better if I lost the file, because I get to eat more protein. Thanks again to NutraBio for sending this. Check out PricePlow.com/NutraBio for all your NutraBio needs. See you later.
Welcome to PricePlow.
When NutraBio comes up, I had a burp. Hold on. When NutraBio sends them out. No, what is the word?